What is going on, guys? Austin here from GraphFit. So I want to make this intro short, but in this video today, I'm going to take you through another full body workout routine. And this was actually done at my buddy's place, Andrew's place. We've done workouts here before, but I think you guys will really enjoy this video today because it's different than the last full body workout we posted a couple weeks ago. In this one, we're going to hit more deadlifts. We're still going to hit squats, but we're also going to hit chest. And at the end, we do a little bit of pulling based stuff with a little bit of a strongman exercise for grip strength. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I'm not going to ramble on, but watch the video. I'm going to take you guys through my portion of the workout and also Andrew's, because Andrew did slightly different things. So it gives you guys a different variation of different exercises to do with what Andrew was doing in his routine. So 2 different workouts, same structure, but different variations. So we'll take you through it now. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, I am super pumped to be sharing this workout with you. So first and foremost, we started off with mobility, Cossack Squat right here to open up the hips. And I always start off my workouts with some type of mobility. So because we have deadlifts and squats in the beginning of this workout today, we started off with Cossack squats, then we went on to hip openers right there. And the next one, we went to the squat to stand. We did each one for about 15 reps. So the single leg stuff, we did about 15 on each side, but we did two rounds for this. And this was primarily to open up the hips. So that way, in my stance of the sumo squat, I had more range of motion and I was able to output more strength. So first and foremost, Andrew started off right in that first one, and he actually did what's called a Circa max, and he went for a heavy single before his working sets, and that was for, I believe it was 9% of his 1 rep max. And then he went on a working, I believe this was right here. I want to say he was working off of, 405 he went right here. And he did this for 5 sets of 5. Now what Andrew generally does is, as you see, he does the conventional deadlift stance. We always joke around. I do the sumo deadlift, as you see, a wider stance, and he says it's as playing the guitar for the conventional, I'm playing the violin. But no, so I did the sumo deadlift, and as you see right there, I'm doing 385, 5x5, and I was really feeling it today. So with this program, what we're doing, guys, is we are doing what's called linear progressions, and we're scaling up each week by 5 pounds. So this is allowing our peripheral and nervous system, central nervous system, to get used to a heavier load each week, and that's really how we're going to make continual gains. So moving to our next exercise, we have a tempo variation of a squat. And now right here, this is with a 3-second eccentric motion. That means descending down. So the muscle is actually lengthening in the eccentric phase. And then we're not pausing. We're going right to a concentric motion of 3 seconds. So the muscle is shortening at the top part of the lift. So this is going to require more time under tension, and it's just going to train the body a little bit differently. I believe I did 235. Yes, it was 235, 5x5. Andrew, he actually came off a hip injury back in June. He injured his hip, so he's going a little bit lighter. He actually did the same style stance, but a different tempo. So he did a 5-3-1 at 185. As you see, 5 seconds in the eccentric phase, 3 seconds in the hole, and then 1 second going back up in the concentric. So a little bit different tempo work right there, but they do both have their, I would say they both have differences in the sense they're going to yield different results. But they are great. You know, I like tempo work a lot. I really feel sore after doing it, and you're going to see a big change in the eccentric phase if you go slow enough. You're really going to build a lot of muscle in that phase and strength. So next, we are moving on to the upper body portion of the full body workout. Now with this, again, we're doing some type of mobility to warm up the scapula, get the scapula loose, so when we move on to a bench press, our shoulders are healthy, you know, our scapula is loose, and we're just going to have more range of motion and more strength. So each one we did 2 rounds, 15 reps each, different variations of pull aparts. We did an overhand grip, neutral grip, and then an underhand grip. So next we went to incline bench press for our push movement. And now this push movement was 5x5, you guessed it, 5x5. And I believe 165 I did 5x5. That was my working set. And again, scaling the weight by 5 pounds each week. All these lifts were doing that. Andrew had a flat bench for his. And he first, again, as you guys saw, he went with a Circa Max for this. He didn't do it with his squat because of his injury. But again, 290 for a single. That shit flew up, guys. It really flew up. And then he did, I believe, 225 right here for 5x5. I mean, the dude has some awesome textbook form. I really like training with him because he's helped me a lot with my form. Not just that, but overall, I've just become stronger and a better lifter and more knowledgeable. By the way, I screwed up. That's actually Spoto presses he's doing, not a comp style bench. So last thing we did, pretty cool. This is actually something we threw in. We decided to throw in on a whim that day. And Andrew actually was doing Pendlay rows. This is to work the mid-back, lats. Going to help overall with the deadlift, a little bit more explosive style work. But his rows were a little bit stricter, as you see. With a Pendlay row, typically you want to like have a little bit of English to it, a little bit of a jerk. So he did that, 3 sets of 5. And then we moved on to kind of like a strongman grip strength style thing right here. So I believe we had 225 on each bar. And these are like the farmer walk bars, and hard as heck to carry, guys. Like, these things are so heavy. He got it, I think, what was that, like 5-10 seconds. And then I did a snatch grip row. This was for 3 sets of 5, 185, a little bit wider grip with a snatch grip, so you're going outside. Because my bench is pretty wide, I want to emulate that bench because I'm going to be able to lift more with the bench if my row is better. That's one trick for you guys. Have a stronger row, and you'll have a stronger bench. Then I pull it up, same weight. I can only hold this for like 5 seconds. It was so heavy, I got to work on my grip. That is the video. The full body workout routine, one of the best full body workouts I've probably done in a long time. Again, it's yielding crazy amounts of strength because we're doing this in high amounts of frequency, up to 4 times a week for bench, 2 times a week for deadlifts, and 3 times a week for squats. So it's yielding a high return in those big lifts. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. I think it's over here or down there, something like that. And watch our other video we did a couple weeks ago on a full body routine. You're going to enjoy that one. If you like this video, you'll like that one too. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.